Hello, welcome to another tarot reading from me. Today's topic is going to be on how you're going to meet your future spouse or your future long-term romantic partner. I'm going to do basically how/when you're going to meet this person, because I'm basically going to be looking at circumstances, things like, you know, what exactly are you going to be doing during this time? What are you going to be focusing on? What area of your life is going to be the most prominent, etc., etc. So it can be how/when you're going to meet this person. But when it comes to the when part, I'm not actually going to look at actual time frames. Like, I'm not going to tell you 2 years, 1 year, whatever. I'm going to be looking at what stage of your life are you going to be in when you're going to meet this person. What are you going to, basically, what are you going to be preoccupied with mainly, things like that. You know, are you going to be studying? Are you going to meet this person during a professional change, a relocation, things like that, you know, etc. And I actually have asked Spirit, as I usually do, which crystals should I choose for this reading, and these are the crystals that basically I felt like choosing, and I also felt like arranging them in this specific order. So yes, this is just to let you know that I am pretty careful about these things. And when I say Spirit, I am basically referring to the Angel of Prediction. And yeah, so this is the part for those of you who do not want to choose with a tarot card, or you want to choose just with the crystals, because already the crystals have been selected for a reason. I mean, the appropriate crystals have been chosen for this task. So pile number 1, you have the red carnelian crystal. Pile number 2, you have the blue calcite crystal. Pile number 3, you have the iolite crystal. Pile number 4, you have the green aventurine crystal. Okay, so these are your 4 options. Once again, I remind you, in order to get the right reading, I recommend you close your eyes, meditate upon the question a little bit, take some deep breaths, exhale longer than you inhale. That's the way to calm yourself down. So yes, close your eyes, meditate, and then open your eyes and choose whichever crystal stands out to you instinctively. Do not overthink it. Do not choose a favorite color, any of that, okay? So just choose instinctively. And of course, if you feel drawn to several crystals, you can watch the readings for several of them or even all of them and see which one resonates the most. I will see you at your reading. All right, so this is going to be the card selection process. I said oracle cards, I think, but I made a mistake. I'm not going to use oracle cards. I'm going to use this Rackham tarot deck to select the cards for each crystal. So you can skip this section and go directly to the selection with the cards. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 1, the people who have chosen the carnelian crystal? When and how are they going to meet their future spouse or their future long-term partner? Okay, I'm feeling this one. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 2, the people who have chosen the blue calcite crystal? When and where will they meet their future spouse or their future romantic partner? Help me out here, Spirit. When and where will they meet their future romantic partner? I'm actually feeling this one. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 3, the people who have chosen the iolite crystal? When and where are they going to meet their future partner, their future spouse or future romantic partner, long-term romantic partner? Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 4, the people who have chosen the green aventurine crystal? When and where will they meet their future spouse or their future long-term romantic partner? What can you tell me about them? This one? I don't know. Actually, I'm feeling this one. Okay, so pile number 1, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Hope you can see it. Pile number 2, you have, oh, everyone's going to want to choose this one now. 10 of Cups. Remember, don't choose based on, you know, conscious preference. Choose based on the images. Pile number 3, you have the Empress. Pile number 4, you have the Chariot. Okay, so these are your options. You can, let me see if I can rearrange them a little bit. Okay, I think that's clear enough. Or not. I can't really fix the lighting very much. I think this is the best I can do. Alright, so these are your options. Once again, these are your 4 options. You have pile number 1, this card, which is the Ace of Pentacles, and you have the carnelian crystal. Pile number 2 is this card, which is the 10 of Cups, and you have the blue calcite crystal. Pile number 3, you have this card, which is the Empress and the iolite crystal. And pile number 4, you have this card, which is the Chariot and the green aventurine crystal. Here it is. Okay, so once again, I remind you, please choose based on the images. Don't think too much about the significations behind the cards. Do not choose based on color preferences or anything like that. My recommendation is that you take some deep breaths, you meditate upon the question with your eyes closed. Try to breathe in such a way that you exhale longer than you inhale. That is going to calm you down. Focus on the question a little bit, then open your eyes and choose the first pile, crystal, or card that stands out to you without overthinking it, without being analytical or even conscious about it. And of course, if you are drawn to several piles, you can watch several or even all of them, and see which one resonates, okay? And also, I will ask you to please subscribe if you enjoy this reading. I'm going to mention it right now. Okay, so please subscribe. It's free and it's the easiest way to support my channel if you have found value in my reading so far. Okay, thank you. I will see you at your reading. So once again, I am going to record another selection video separately from the full selection process video because I was not happy with the way that it looked. So this is for you to see all the options clearly. Once again, you have pile number 1 with this card and the red carnelian crystal. Pile number 2 is this card and the blue calcite crystal. Pile number 3 is this card and this iolite crystal. Pile number 4 is this card right here and this green aventurine crystal. Once again, I would recommend that in order for you to choose the correct pile for you, you take some moments to breathe deeply. Try to exhale longer than you inhale. That will calm you down. keep your eyes closed, meditate upon the question a little bit, take a few deep breaths, and then open your eyes and choose the first pile that stands out to you, whether it's the card or the crystal or anything about it. But try not to overanalyze or choose on preferences or overthink things, basically. That being said, also if you are drawn to more than one pile, please feel free to watch several or even all of them and see which one resonates. And also something that I didn't mention in the introduction is that I'm going to be using astrological insights again, but I'm probably going to be writing that in the video description as well. And also, as a final mention, please do not forget to subscribe if you have found value in my readings. It is the easiest way to support my channel, and it is free. Okay, so thank you. I will see you at your reading. So hello, pile number 1. This is your reading. If you have chosen this card, which is the Ace of Pentacles, and or this carnelian crystal, once again, I'm going to add timestamps so you can jump directly to the card readings, because I'm going to be taking my time with the card selection here. This is the selection shuffling phase. Okay, let me start with this. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 1? How are they going to meet their future spouse or future romantic partner? Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 1, the people who have chosen the red carnelian crystal? How are they going to meet their future romantic partner? Oh, come on, too many. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 1? Sorry, I don't normally pick, you know, flying cards, flying cards. It's not my style. I know some readers do. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 1? The people who have chosen the red carnelian crystal. This one really kind of felt like coming out, though. What can you tell me about how they're going to meet their future spouse? How are they going to meet their future spouse? Circumstances, period. Can I squeeze one more? Yeah. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 1, the people who have chosen the red carnelian crystal? When are they going to meet their future spouse? Circumstances surrounding meeting their future spouse. Okay, so you have death. Wow. Nice start. The 2 of Pentacles. The 6 of Cups. The Queen of Wands, the Hermit, the 2 of Swords, okay. I want to clarify the 2 of Swords. Spirit, can you please clarify the 2 of Swords? What are the 2 separate paths that the 2 of Swords represents? What are the 2 separate paths that the 2 of Swords represent? Wait a second, is this the 2 of Swords or the 2 of Wands? I gotta check these cards again. This one is backwards. This one should not be backwards. I don't do reversals. Yeah, that's not, I don't think it's the Swords though. Or is it? I'm confused about if this is a 2 of Wands or the 2 of Swords with these cards. Maybe I shouldn't have used these cards. Yeah, that's definitely a sword, 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 sword. Cups. I think this is the Two of Wands, actually, not the Two of Swords. But I am not really sure. So these are the major arcana. Hold on, I gotta figure out if these are the wands or the swords. Okay, back. It's definitely the Two of Swords because the Five of Swords has 4 of these and 1 sword in the middle. So pretty confusing cards because the wands and the swords. But I gotta remember, they're very similar, I was gonna say, but I gotta remember that these are the swords, the yellow and the blue. Okay, I haven't used this deck in a while. So, Spirit, please clarify the Two of Swords. Which are the 2 paths shown by the Two of Swords in this spread? Which are the 2 paths shown by the Two of Swords in this spread? Which are the 2 paths shown by the Two of Swords in this spread? Which are the 2 paths shown by the Two of Swords? Yeah, so 7 of Swords and 4 of Cups. Interesting. So I'm gonna keep these. I don't know where to put them. I'm gonna put them here, and I'm gonna mention that they are clarification for the Two of Swords. Okay, moving on. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 1, the people who have chosen the red carnelian crystal? When and how are they going to meet their future spouse? What can you tell me about the people who have chosen the red carnelian crystal? When or how are they going to meet their future spouse? What can you tell me about pile number 1? The people who have chosen the red carnelian crystal. When and how will they meet their future spouse? Or their future romantic partner? You have the 6 of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the 8 of Wands, the King of Cups, the 8 of Swords. Okay, let me see some oracle cards. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 1? When will they meet their future spouse? What stage are they going to be in their lives? When are they going to meet their future spouse? Or how are they going to meet their future spouse? What will their focus be during their lives? Or what should their focus? Crap, I have to pick those up. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 1? The people who have chosen the red carnelian. What stage will they be in their lives? When they're going to meet their future spouse, or how will they meet their future spouse? What should they focus on? What should they focus on, Spirit? What should they focus on, Spirit? Ambition. Perfectionism. Make it gods. I've never come across this one before. Okay, so I'm going to read the oracle cards now. So, ambition. May I offer all my deepest longings to love itself and invite a divine plan beyond the mind's imagining. Please use me for the highest good. Perfectionism. Permission to make mistakes is so freeing. It's the root of creativity and change. Allow me, divine, to make as many mistakes as I need. Free me from the prison of perfectionism. Make it gods. Release the idea of my. As soon as you start to say the money, the relationship, the job, freedom arrives. Oh, instead of my, okay. When there is no grasping, the right actions get shown. Free me from the prison of my, dear Lord. Okay, so don't be possessive. So the first thing that stands out to me from the beginning with the Ace of Pentacles, and it's also reinforced here by the cards, is that you're going to meet this person, first of all, during a new beginning. Okay, so you have the Ace of Pentacles. You also have the Ace of Cups underneath the Two of Pentacles. So my feeling is that you're going to meet this person, and also the Death card, which shows a transformation. When you are moving away from a tumultuous time in your life, you're probably going to be at a crossroads because of the Two of Swords here as well. You're also going to meet this person in a time when you are either going to be in a period of prolonged celibacy, so after a time of being single for a very long time, or after a time when you have decided to basically restrict your social circle only to the people that are very meaningful to you, the relationships that are very meaningful to you. So you're basically gonna want to be with your soul tribe, so to speak. So of course, bear in mind that I'm going to be reading for multiple people, so it is possible that you're going to encounter one or several of these possibilities that I'm going to mention right now, or a combination of them. But I definitely feel for many of you, this is going to be when you're getting a new job. When you're you're moving to a new place of employment. Of course, it could even be a virtual setting, like you started a new online job and you're going to meet this person online. With the Eight of Wands, it could also very likely be that you're going to meet this person, first of all, in a time when you are manifesting your dream life. The Queen of Wands and the Eight of Wands to me shows a person who is very determined, has renewed forces. So this is all giving me a vibe of this is a new beginning. You're moving away from a more painful time in your life, moving towards new opportunities, most likely financial opportunities, but it could even be traveling, like you may be relocating. For some of you, that's more specific. For most of you, I'm not necessarily thinking traveling. I'm more thinking with the Eight of Wands, this is about you going after what you want, finally working through your shadow side and what is holding you back from achieving the life that you want. So you're going to go through a time when, even though you are alone, you're actually going to be really confident. And you're going to have renewed enthusiasm for life. And basically, you're going to be a go-getter. And with the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, this is really interesting. So I also feel like you're going to meet this person in a time when, see how this resonates. For some of you, this could be when you reach a position of management or a position of leadership within your field or your company. Or you're going to get a promotion or something like that. For many of you, this also shows you're going to be balancing a lot of your masculine and feminine qualities. This shows a lot of inner work to me, because both of these are, you know, Cups energies, which have to do also the Ace of Cups. This has to do with working through your emotions, also the Six of Cups. So I feel like you're going to meet this person after you have taken the time, you know, to be single for a while and work through your emotional issues. Because I know some people might think that, well, I don't have issues. Well, let me just say, denial is strong with some people. Everyone has issues, okay? With the Six of Cups, this could also be for some of you, you're going to meet this person. You could have met this person already in the past. So this could be a person that maybe you even grew up with. I feel like for some of you, this is very specific. This could be a person that you have already met in the past and is going to resurface at some point in the future, or maybe already has resurfaced. But I feel like that's more specific. It won't probably resonate with everyone, but irrespective, this is a strong message that you're going to meet this person with something to do with children. So it could be like, again, if you're a single parent, this could be you taking your children to kindergarten or something like that. Something to do with children, or anything that has to do with you, getting back to your childhood innocence, you know, getting in touch with what makes you happy without considering material things, without considering how much money you're making, or whether this is, I don't know, making your parents happy or society happy, you know what I mean. So it's like getting back to basics with respect to what makes you happy on a very personal level and just doing things for fun. And so it's very likely you're going to meet this person, like, this could be meeting a person when you are, let's say, working towards a hobby, like maybe you take on some hobby course. It could be for some of you getting in touch with a strong sense of faith. I feel like, you know, attending a religious organization or a spiritual something, a spiritual, let's say, I was going to say retreat, but that's not for everyone. Something spiritual, like you could be connecting with people who are from your soul tribe and people that just have similar values, similar interests, and you're just having a good time being yourself and just being relaxed, I feel. Conversely, though, for some of you, this could be a purely professional thing. So you're going to meet this person through work. You might meet this person at a time of your life when you are extremely busy. So this could be like you juggling, you know, maybe you have 2 different jobs, or maybe you're studying and also working full-time, or maybe you have a full-time job, but you have started working on a side hustle. This could definitely be the case. For some of you, literally, I mean, I know this sounds a bit grim, but this could even be for some of you, you're going to meet this person after a bereavement in your life, or a person just leaving your life after an ending. This could even be the ending of a relationship, like a divorce, a significant ending in your life. Could be meeting this person with anything to do with the 8th house matters. Those of you who come from an astrology background, you know what I mean, I think. Because the number 8 is also showing up multiple times here. Look at this, 8, 8. I also tend to look at these numbers because I think it matters. So this shows to me, number 1, again, it's a reinforcement of this potentially being someone you meet in a formal setting, or even something to do with your profession, your career path. But it could also be you meeting this person, let's say, through psychotherapy while trying to understand yourself. So like maybe you take on a psychology course, or you're in the library looking for the psychology section, or something like that, you know, or something to do with detectives, you know, like these games that exist nowadays, what do you call them, escape room, something like that. This gives me like really strong 8th house vibes, or it could be like, you know, some kind of a hobby to do with investigations, death, you know, detectives, scorpionic things, I feel. This could be a thing. And also with the 2, right, these are the clarification for the 2 of Swords. And you got the 7 of Swords and you got the 4 of Cups. So you're going to be interesting. This is very specific. a really specific message. See how this resonates. But what I'm getting here is that for some of you, you're going to meet this person right after the ending of a relationship. And the thing that's going to be on your mind the most is learning how to set boundaries. You're going to look back at this relationship and realize that this person has really walked over you. Maybe, most likely, this is a betrayal because of the Seven of Swords being there. So this person, I think, like, you have suffered through a betrayal. And this is more specific for some of you. Very likely to do with a romantic relationship, but it can even be like just feeling betrayed in general. Like maybe you feel disappointed, betrayed by the people in your life. But you're going to be, when you meet your future spouse, you're going to be at a crossroads between accepting people who, you know, just don't give you what you need. People like your ex or the people who have betrayed you in the past. Or learning to set boundaries for yourself. So you're going to be at a stage in your life when you're going to take a look at your relationships and what you really need from relationships. And realize that you need to focus on what is right for you. As in, you're no longer just taking an option because it's the only option available. You're going to start screening through potential suitors and figure out what exactly is in line with your higher self and your higher fulfillment. Very likely you're going to reach a point where you just want to be with people who are like-minded, you know, soul tribe, that kind of thing. So I feel like it's a combination of all of these things, you know. It also shows here, because of the Eight of Swords, you're going to learn to trust your intuition. Really interesting here with the Two of Swords. This could even be for some of you, you're going to have to make a decision between two people. But I feel, again, this is really specific. For very specifically, you might be in a position when it comes to finding your long-term romantic partner or your spouse. You might have a significant choice to make between, on the one hand, a person who feels not the most trustworthy, but maybe you find them more attractive. Maybe they fall into a pattern of behavior that you have had in the past with respect to relationships. And on the other hand, choosing a person that does not really seem like your usual type, or the kind of person that you would not really choose based on first sight or face value. And if you are in that position where maybe this resonates with some of you, the way to get out of it is by following your intuition. So just think about what feels right on a gut level if you are faced with this choice ever, because your intuition will basically lead the way. And also, or this could also mean that you're going to meet this person when you're going to learn to trust your intuition and let go of limiting beliefs. Because the Eight of Swords shows a person that is basically trapped by their own thinking patterns, by their own, mentalities. So it could also show like you need to change your perspective a little bit with respect to the kind of people that you attract. But that goes hand in hand with these cards of you learning to work through your issues and figuring out what it is that you really need in a relationship, what it is you really want in a relationship, and also learning to put yourself first, I feel. But more specifically, when it comes to circumstances, I definitely feel for you, mainly for most of you, it's about profession, something to do with profession, hobby, some kind of formal setting. That's how you're going to meet your future spouse. And also when it comes to the time in your life, like I said, working through all of your things emotionally also could be a very busy time of your life when you're juggling multiple activities at the same time. Could be a new job, a new beginning, after a period of prolonged celibacy, prolonged singlehood, and in a time when you are basically very enthusiastically going after what you want. So this is pretty much what I see. So now I'm going to look at, also I was going to say ambition. The card here, ambition, kind of confirms, and perfectionism. Basically the ambition, also perfectionism, it confirms the Eight of Swords here. And the ambition card confirms all of the messages that I got that go hand in hand with a professional life. You know? So it shows like you're going to be chasing a lot of things, I feel, at the same time. You're going to be busy. Okay, so I have written astrological messages here. These are only the houses of the zodiac. The houses of the natal chart, sorry, the horoscope. And I'm going to take, let me think, how many should I take? These are 24, so I'm going to take, since there are going to be, hopefully, well, quite a few people watching this video, I need to take as many options as possible. So I'm going to take 6, okay? Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 1? About the circumstances of them meeting their future spouse. How and when will they meet their future spouse? What can you tell me about pile number 1? Okay. Did I take 6? I think so. The 5th house. I was so expecting it. Because the 5th house energy goes hand in hand with the 6 of Cups. The 3rd house, busy. This could be you starting your own business. Wait, let me get all of them and then I'm going to talk. Oh, come on. The 9th house, interesting, travel. The 11th house. The 12th house. The 12th house is such a confirmation. 2nd house. Okay. Wow. So you have like really separate houses. Because I've written the houses 2 times, you know, in the idea that maybe I will get doubles. But you have all separate houses here. So what I see here with the 2nd house, this could be you're going to meet this person through family. You could meet this person through your family of origin. Like someone from your family of origin is going to introduce you. This could be meeting a person at a restaurant or while eating, very specifically, you know, from astrology speaking. This could also be something connected to speaking. So like at a speaking event or a singing event at a concert. And also, so again, please bear in mind, I remind you this, that, you know, this is going to be for multiple people watching this video. So it doesn't mean that all of these are going to apply to all of you, but it's going to be at least one of these, or it could be different combinations, right? So for instance, one potential combination that I see is this. Let's see, you could be meeting this person at a concert, introduced by friends, because the 11th house is the house of friends and or older siblings. So you could also meet this person through older siblings, through your circle of friends and acquaintances. Okay, but yeah, 2nd house mainly means, like I said, so it could be a restaurant, something to do with the voice, singing, a speaking event, lectures, also lectures, because you have the 5th house. 5th house and 2nd house could be like you're going to meet this person in university. Also 9th house could be university as well. So you can also meet this person during travels, long distance, short distance, any kind of travel, because you also have the 3rd house. So you could be meeting this person definitely while you are traveling. Short distance, long distance, you know, within the same country, within, you know, traveling abroad. Could be short-term travel, long-term travel, even relocation, of course. And let me see, what else do I see? The 11th house, like I said, could be you meeting this person through your circle of acquaintances, circle of friends. Like your friends are going to introduce you. You could also meet this person through siblings of any kind, older, younger siblings. This person could be someone in your neighborhood, or one of your neighbors is going to introduce you to them. With the third house, though, this is like a reinforcement of what I said, that because a lot of these houses, like the ninth house, the third house, this shows like you could meet this person while you are very busy. Third house shows a lot of errands, you know, so it could be you running errands, or it could be you working to build your side hustle or your business, working towards your independence financially. The fifth house, like I said, is basically a reiteration of everything that I've said with respect to the Six of Cups. So this could be a person you meet either while studying, especially up to the master's degree level, or someone you have met throughout your life while trying to get an education. But it could also be a person that you meet while doing anything fun, anything you do for a hobby, things that you love, literally anything you love. You could be meeting this person by basically going after what you love. So that's a strong message. The ninth house, so the ninth and the fifth houses have to do with education. Ninth house has to do more with master's degree and above. So maybe you're going to meet this person when you're going for a master's degree, either when you're going for a master's degree or when you're traveling, or your teachers could introduce you, your mentors could introduce you, your managers, superiors at work, your father figures could introduce you to this person. Of course, you can also meet this person while traveling abroad, or studying something to do with higher philosophy, religion. Again, could also be religion, again, because we have 12th house, like I said. And I was going to say the 12th house is a confirmation of the hermit energy. So you can meet this person in isolation. Maybe you have already met them, you know, because hello, since 2020, different people, well, most of the world actually has been in isolation, and for at least a year. So you could have met this person during the worst times of the isolation of 2020. Who knows? For some of you, I'm sure that can be the case. However, that is really specific, and 12th house can just mean, again, prolonged periods of being alone, being celibate, working on spirituality, cultivating your spiritual side. Again, you could definitely meet this person through any kind of religious or spiritual organization or context. You know, you can meet them at church or something like that. And of course, 12th house also shows long distance travel. So like 12th house is like the most farthest, the most far away you can get from your place of residence. So this could be like meeting a person on a different continent. And it also can show meeting a person in places of isolation in general. So you could meet in an isolated area, like, I don't know, a cabin in the woods. Or you could be meeting in a hospital. That's a place of isolation. I don't know, that's like heaven forbid. Or again, you can be in church. You can meet this person in church, prison, even, heaven forbid. Again, but yeah, technically that can also imply prison. Of course, yeah, so the travel thing is a confirmation of the 8 of Wands, like I said. What else can I see? Let me see. Can I see anything else? Yeah, so mainly what I see, actually, ironically, this is not so much career here with the houses. So I feel like for many of you, maybe this is also about you pursuing an education or pursuing a training, specialized training. So you could meet this person while you are on an internship or you're studying for something, you're specializing in something. But I definitely feel like this is also for some of you, I mean, according to the cards, this is also like a new job, a new profession, or maybe starting a new career. Now that I look at the houses, like maybe you're going to go through a career change and you're going to start studying for a different profession. And that's when you're going to meet this person. That could definitely be a possibility. Let me think. Second house, 11th house. And this is more specific for some of you. It could be about getting into financial trading or speculative business, crypto, stuff like that. So while you're dealing with finances or trying to improve your finances, this could be something that brings you together with your future spouse. And of course, like I mentioned, because of the 5th house, so this is also someone you could meet through children. Like maybe they are a teacher for your child, or, you know, or you are a teacher or something like that. There could be something through children or hobby courses. See how this resonates? Well, of course, for different people, it's going to be different combinations. Let me see what other combinations I can see just for fun. 5th house and 12th house. This could be traveling for pleasure, traveling for fun. So as opposed to traveling for business, you know. 5th house itself actually can show that you're going to meet, when it comes to the circumstances of meeting the person that you're going to marry, for instance, it actually can show travel, because generally when you're traveling, you know, out of your own desire, it implies you're doing that out of fun, not because you're obligated. So this could be, yes, so it could be traveling for fun. It could be taking a spiritual course for fun, like, I don't know, studying tarot. I don't know, anything spiritual, Wicca. Could even be something in an organized religion with the 12th house especially. You know, again, enlisting for higher education could be a thing. 9th house and 11th house, interesting. For some of you, I mean, this could be that you're going to meet this person after you see a significant improving in your finances. And since the 3rd house is here, this is definitely, I mean, with all these, like, also long distance thing, this could be a long distance thing. Yeah, that's something that I should have mentioned. This could definitely be a long distance relationship. Maybe you could start out as friends. That's another thing. This could be a person that you are going to be friends first, and then you're going to turn it into something romantic. Because look at this. This could be someone you start out as a friend with, and then it turns into a romantic thing, because the 5th house is also romance for fun. And then it can lead to marriage, to something serious. And with the 3rd house here, this is someone that you can definitely meet online. And for some of you, it could be that you, for a significant portion of the relationship, you're going to be like having a long distance thing, or you're going to meet first online and be online friends. See how this resonates. So yes, this is pretty much all I can see for you. And also, a final thought that just popped up in my head now that I'm looking at Make It Gods. I feel like this is a confirmation of this 9th house and 12th house energy and the Hermit. So I also feel like for many of you, if not all of you really, that you are going to meet this person when you start to basically hand over your trust to a higher power and cultivate your spiritual side. And also, do not try to over-control everything. That's definitely a message. Like, loosen up. I definitely feel like, you know, this is a message kind of like along the lines of do what you love and the money will follow. Except this is do what you love and the love will follow. Because of the 6 of Cups and the 5th house here, I definitely feel like there's a message you need to just focus on. You know, living your life, enjoying yourself, and getting back in touch with what makes you happy. And the more you aim towards that, the closer this person is going to get. Okay, so this is what I have for you, and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you have found value in this reading. I hope you have, because I definitely have enjoyed it. I hope it resonated. So yes, please do not forget to subscribe. That is the easiest way to support my channel, and it's for free. And of course, furthermore, if you would like to see when I post a new video, please also click on the notifications bell. It's also free. Also, if you're interested in a personal reading, you can email me at the email in the video description, and I will give you further details for pricings, and also I can give you feedbacks and testimonials that I've gotten so far from previous clients. And also, please comment in the comment section. I'm very curious to see how it resonated, if it resonated, you know, anything you would care to share about the reading. So, thank you. So hello pile number 2, this is your reading if you have chosen this little blue calcite or this card, which is the 10 of Cups. Okay, and this is going to be the card selection process, and I'm going to be taking my time, so you can go ahead and skip to the timestamp that I'm going to add to get directly to your reading. So Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 2, the people who have, okay, already slippery. The people who have chosen the blue calcite, what can you tell me about their future spouse, Spirit? When are they going to meet their future spouse? How are they going to meet their future spouse? Anything you can tell me about meeting their future spouse or their future long-term romantic partner would be very useful. Tell me, Spirit, how are they going to meet their future spouse or their future romantic partner? Pile number 2, the people who chose the blue calcite. How are they going to meet their future romantic partner or their future long-term romantic partner? Pile number 2. Tell me, Spirit. Okay, so we have the Strength card, the High Priest. There's no Hierophant in this, or is this the Hierophant? I don't remember. It's the High Priest, I think. I'm pretty sure that I remember reading this before. 9 of Pentacles. I don't think there is a Hierophant in this. This is the 4 of Wands. Wow, nice cards. This is the Ace of Pentacles, so if you felt drawn to pile number 1, you might want to check it out. This is the 2 of Wands. I don't know why I had the urge to check something. Never mind. Okay. So, Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 2? The people who have chosen the blue calcite crystal. Okay, already you have this one. Spirit, how are they going to meet their future spouse? How is pile number 2 going to meet their future spouse? When are they going to meet? What are the circumstances surrounding meeting their future spouse? What are the circumstances surrounding meeting their future spouse for pile number 2? Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 2? How are they going to meet their future spouse? When circumstances surrounding meeting the future spouse, Spirit. I think this one. Okay, so let's see. You have the Lovers, which popped out. Lovers. And then you have the 7 of Cups. Interesting. The Knight of Wands. The 2 of Cups. The 9 of Pentacles again. Strong message. The 9 of Swords. Interesting. I was not expecting that one. Okay. So let's see with the Oracle cards. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 2? The people who have chosen the blue calcite. When will they meet their future spouse? What are the circumstances surrounding meeting the future spouse, Spirit? What stage are they going to be in their lives? What should they focus on in their lives in order to attract the future spouse? What should they focus on to attract a future spouse? Spirit, give me a message here. Help me out. Pile number 2. Okay, this one really... This one as well. So let's see. Sanctuary, aging. Come on. True offering. So a sanctuary resides inside you no matter what is happening. This inner temple beckons you to enter. Take a deep breath, enter, and sit down on the throne of your own heart. Aging. I am one with unlimited love beyond all seeming restrictions of age. I am filled with joy, energy, and beauty, a vessel for the divine Shakti. True offering. May I release the fears, illusions, and addictions that keep me from true offering. May I relax into your plan, trusting that the next steps will always be shown. Use me, love. Use me for the highest. I am yours alone. Okay. Very interesting. So you are like the most romantic pile. I haven't read the other two, but the following two, but like, look at this. You have the Lovers and the Two of Cups, and you also, the first card is the Ten of Cups. So with the Two of Cups being here, I'm feeling a strong message for most of you. This is a person you haven't met yet. This is going to be a new love. Number 2 is coming out a number of times here. The Two of Wands, the 2 here. Well, okay, maybe not a number of times. It's only 2 times. But... so there's a strong feeling here that you might meet this person through family. Because you have the Four of Wands. The Two of Wands can actually be about this person being far away. Could be from a different culture. But I feel like for many of you, this could be someone you meet through your family or through real estate. Like maybe this person is going to be a real estate person selling you something. With respect to the stage of your life that you're going to be in when you meet this person, you're going to be in a stage in your life where you're going to be pretty financially well off. So I feel like you might actually have to increase your finances and learn to be self-sufficient before you meet this person. Since there is a message here about age, I can't help but wonder, like I feel like this could be the pile that maybe has like a late marriage. I mean, take it how it resonates. I feel like for some of you, this is going to be a late marriage. Like, I don't think that this is going to be like a person that you have known since childhood or anything like that. And also it's kind of reinforced by the Nine of Pentacles being coming here twice, which shows this woman that is, well, it could be a woman, could be a man. It's not about your gender, but I'm talking about the image here. It shows a person who is financially pretty stable. So that's generally a position that most people reach at a later age. I mean, it's unlikely you're going to be financially self-sufficient when you're 22. Just saying, I feel like for most of you, this could be a person you're going to meet at a later stage. Since you also have the Ace of Pentacles and also have the Ten of Cups, like, and also with the Ten of Cups here and the High Priest, I feel like this is a person you're going to meet, maybe for some of you, once you are, it could even be for some of you, very specifically, that you might meet this person when you are already in a relationship. Or it could be as you are after you've gotten a divorce. You know, It could be like for those of you who are divorced. It could make sense that maybe some people who are watching this are divorced, because also could explain the later age and also the Nine of Pentacles being here twice. You have the Strength card and then you have the Lovers. This is interesting. So this is going to be a person that is very dependable. This is going to be a person that makes you feel safe. With the High Priest, again, this kind of suggests a person who is more mature, really. Even though there's going to be likely a lot of romance here, although the Lovers in this context can show that this is a person you're going to meet when you are ready for love, like basically when you're looking for love. Unlike the other pile, for instance, pile number 1, I feel like for you, this is going to be, you're going to meet this person where not only when you're looking for love, but you might even have multiple options to choose from because of the Seven of Cups here. So I feel like this could be, again, a situation where you're actively dating, maybe looking into online dating. Could be also because of the Two of Wands here. This could be a person that lives far away, comes from a foreign place. Or this could be for some of you, this could, oh wow, I'm seeing this right now here. This could be a person that at first doesn't seem like a good option. Like this could be a great passion on your side. I would feel like it's a mutual thing actually. This could be a person that it's unlikely to be, let me put it to you like this, it's unlikely that this is going to be like a friendship at first. It's basically going to be a situation where you feel mutually attracted from the beginning. And I feel like there are going to be anxieties about how you're going to make this work because of this Two of Wands here. Now, I definitely feel like for some of you, this could be the person living at a distance. So you're worrying about, you know, living arrangements, who's going to move where, or where are you going to live together. And I feel like this, maybe this for some of you, this could be a person you've already met. Like this leads me to think of situations during the pandemic where people, you know, were separated for long periods of time, longer than usual, especially those who were in long distance relationships and they were separated because of restrictions. So that could explain this situation here with the Nine of Swords being here. A lot of anxiety about how you're going to make this work. This is one scenario. However, I think it could be for different kinds of scenarios, but somehow there could be obstacles in you two getting together at first, even though there's a strong desire for you to get together. I feel like the desire is mutual. The Two of Cups is a relationship that speaks of reciprocity. So this could be like your equal in value. It doesn't mean that they are like your identical twin. But this is a person who, first of all, is willing to meet you halfway. So they're like they are equally invested in the relationship, first and foremost. And second of all, this is a person who can match you, who can match your energy, who can basically, you know, be the yin to your yang. A good match, a match of equals. And I mean equals in value. I don't mean like identical. This could also be a person that you meet through some kind of a religious thing. Like you could be religious or spiritual context. Okay, so you could meet this person. Also, wait, let me finish one idea before I get to the next. You could definitely meet this person through like a formal context, like your religious groups, if you are a part of a religious organization, or it could be part of a spiritual group, like even a tarot group, like on Facebook or social media. You know, you don't have to think of it just in very specific terms. It could be any kind of context where you're talking about spirituality, religion. It could be somehow introduced, this person is going to be formally introduced to you by a mutual acquaintance. for many of you, I feel like this is what I was going to say. For many of you, I feel like this is a contact similarly to pile number 1 that you're going to meet through career. Except for you, I'm getting a message that even more strongly that this is something about you having your own business or having your own a side hustle, or maybe you're looking to invest money and that's how you meet this person somehow. You know, like, I feel like you're in a more, you're going to be in a pretty stable financial situation and maybe looking to expand your business or expand your finances, your financial independence. That's why I'm talking about investments, stuff like that. And you could be meeting this person, or of course you could be looking into moving into a new place or buying a new place, and this person somehow is going to show up then. You could literally meet this person through a sanctuary, because look at this. You have the sanctuary, which is like a confirmation, I feel, of this spiritual energy. I'm not sure if this is the Hierophant or the High Priest. I don't remember exactly. I do remember this is an old style tarot deck. I think it's originally from the 1820s or something like that. And I'm sure one of them was not present, either the High Priest or the Hierophant. So I'm not sure, but so it could be either way, especially nowadays, because it's not like in the 1800s where, you know, there was a difference between a shaman and a priest. Nowadays, it's like, you know, religious leader could be anyone. But if this is the Hierophant, this would be like, if you read this as the Hierophant, it could be an even stronger indicator that this is someone you are going to meet when you are divorced, or you're going to meet when you're already married. Basically, for some of you, I feel like maybe you're in a bad marriage and you're going to meet this person when you're married. For some of you, of course, very specifically, this could be a religious person, like a religious, you know, guide of some sort. I don't want to say cult leader. But yeah, it could be even a person who's like, you know, involved directly in the religious study. You could even, again, more specifically for some of you, I feel like you could meet this person through a family business, or like if your family is into business, this person might be doing business with your family. Or it doesn't even have to be about family business. It could be like, I don't know, this person somehow helps your family out somehow, and that's how you meet this person. I definitely feel like for some of you, it's going to be like, you're going to meet this person when you're, like, I keep re-mentioning this because it's a pretty strong message here. Now that I look even at just the imagery, okay, irrespective of what the card is. This is like a formal commitment thing. This looks like a formal, you know, situation. And here you have the Seven of Cups. So to me, this gives me this message of you might meet this person when you're already in an established relationship, but you're looking to get out. You're very dissatisfied with that situation. And of course, for some of you, you could meet this person when you also have kids. Because of this, the Ten of Cups. Four. Since the number 9 shows up repeatedly, again, to me, this is a confirmation that this could be you meeting this person in a time when you're really going to be quite independent. I mean, in a very independent mindset. Very driven, but also equally focused on spirituality. really, now that I read it from this perspective also, so for those of you who resonate with the storyline that you're gonna meet this person when you're in a relationship or like just getting a divorce, you know, the Nine of Swords here could just show that, you know, you are still kind of suffering because of being in a bad marriage or just having gotten from a bad marriage or a bad relationship. It doesn't have to be like an official marriage. A lot of anxiety. I also feel like this person is gonna, you know, come across as really very much a go-getter and very passionate. This is pretty much what I can see from the card. So let me get to the messages. So there are 24 of those and of them, and they are just the houses of the horoscope. So I'm gonna ask Spirit, how is pile number 2 gonna meet their future spouse or their, not just their future spouse, their future romantic partner? How are they gonna meet them? That's it. I'm just gonna choose one because this doesn't feel right. Spirit, pile number 2, how are they gonna meet their future spouse? When? Pile number 2. I feel drawn to this one. Okay. Sixth house. 11th house. 3rd house. You should definitely check out pile number 1 if you felt drawn to it. 11th house again, strong message. 4th house, I'm not surprised. 4 of Wands. And the 9th house, I'm not surprised either because you have the 9 so many times. All right, so the 11th house came out twice, which is a particularly strong message. So for many of you, you're going to meet this person through your circle of friends, your circle of acquaintances, older siblings, could even be like extended family, like uncles, aunts, and so forth. But mainly this speaks of, you know, friendship / acquaintances, circles, social events, you know, places where like large gatherings. And of course, as I have mentioned with the previous group, bear in mind that I'm reading for a lot of people, so it could be different variations of this, different combinations of all the things that I'm going to say. Or it can be just one of them. So like maybe for you, a mutual acquaintance, a mutual friend is going to recommend you, which is something that basically confirms what I've seen in the cards as well for some of you. With the 9th house, it could be, again, it's a reinforcement of what I have said, that this person could be living far away from you. This could be a long distance thing. The 9th house also can show that you can meet this person through your father or your father's side of the family for some of you. For some of you, this could also mean that you're going to meet this person while pursuing specialized courses or a higher education. So master's degree, PhD and above, or specialized, you know, courses. Research, for those of you who are into research and stuff like that. So yes, while pursuing a higher education, could also, of course, be connected to religion, connected to, you know, spiritual pursuits. And or it could be while you are taking long distance travel. It can actually, for you, because you have both the 3rd and the 9th house, this could be a person that, you know, you meet while on any kind of travel. So this could be even errands or traveling within your country. Short-term travel, like it could be just a few days, or you can meet this person, you know, while traveling abroad. And of course, For some of you, I'm sure this could even be a relocation situation because you also have the 4th house here. So this could literally be for some of you when you are moving abroad, when you're setting up house in a different place, you're going to meet this person. Since the 4th house is also here, however, for some of you, this could be you're going to meet this person through your mother's side of the family, you know, through real estate, like I mentioned. So this could be any kind of real estate dealings or buying a vehicle, buying a car. You know, this person could be like a car dealer and you're going to meet them like that. Or a car dealer is going to introduce you somehow. This could also be meeting this person at a hotel, at a restaurant. Since the 9th house is involved for some of you, this could definitely be meeting this person at a hotel. And the 3rd house as well. With the 3rd house, like I have mentioned, also with the 9th house, there is a reinforcement that at least for some of you, you're going to meet this person online. And it's going to be like likely some kind of a long distance situation. The 6th house shows that you're going to, and also with the 3rd house, for many of you, I feel like you could be meeting this person while just doing your everyday errands. Like, you know, just going to the supermarket or dealing with your everyday routine, basically, whatever that is. So for some of you, it could be working your day job. Of course, with the 6th house, it can literally be you're going to meet this person at your job. It could also be meeting this person during a competition of some sort. It can also be meeting this person through something to do with health, like maybe, you know, getting your regular, I don't know, medical examinations or something, and you're going to meet this person like that. It could even be, of course, meeting at the gym or in any way in which your health or healthcare is involved is basically the 6th house. Maybe even doing house chores somehow. The 4th house can also show you can meet this person, and also the 3rd house and the 11th house can show you can meet this person through siblings. Basically, the whole family is represented here. So like I said, you could meet this person through family. Except unlike pile number 1, it's not so much, well, actually, yes, it is. Wait, I take that back. It could be through the mother, through the father, through the extended family, through siblings, older siblings, younger siblings. Speaking of relations, the 6th house can also show servants for some of you. I mean, for those who are rich. Like, I don't know, maybe you're going to meet this person when you're looking for a new cleaning service for your apartment, for example. Yeah. Or they could be, I don't know, working in a hotel and managing the hotel somehow. So this is pretty much, but also with the 3rd house, what I wanted to say, I did mention, I think you can meet this person online, but also through communication somehow. Like, you could be meeting this person at a speaking event, which makes sense, again, with, could even be musical event, like concerts, something like that. Yeah, but basically with the 3rd house, there is a strong indication that this person could be someone you first meet online and maybe you have like a long distance relationship with. So this is pretty much what I can see in your reading, and I hope you have found it interesting, because I definitely have. And I will remind you to please subscribe to my channel if you have found value in any reading so far. I hope you have enjoyed this reading. I hope that it has resonated, and of course, furthermore, once you have subscribed, you can consider clicking the notifications bell if you want to be notified every time I post a new video. I don't post very often, so I can promise not to spam people. And also, if you're interested in getting a personal reading from me, you can email me at the email in the video description, and I can also send you a pricing list, and I can send you some reviews and testimonials that I have gotten from clients so far. Okay, and also some sample readings to see what they look like. Okay, thank you, and I hope you have enjoyed this, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Hello, pile number 3. This is your reading if you have chosen the iolite crystal. and or this card, which is the Empress card. And I'm going to add timestamps so you can skip directly to the reading, because I'm going to be taking my time shuffling now. Okay, so Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 3? The people who have chosen the iolite crystal. What can you tell me about pile number 3? The people who have chosen the iolite crystal. How and when will they meet their future spouse? What can you tell me about circumstances surrounding meeting their future spouse or their future romantic partner? Long-term romantic partner. Their future spouse. What can you tell me, Spirit? Yeah, I'm not feeling this one. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 3? The people who have chosen the iolite crystal. When and how will they meet their future romantic spouse? Their romantic partner, I mean long-term romantic partner or spouse. Don't worry, Spirit knows. Tell me about pile number 3, Spirit. Help me out. Okay, so you have the 10 of Swords, the Fool, the Queen of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Wands. Okay, more cards. Spirit, what can you tell me about... Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 3? The people who have chosen the iolite crystal. How will they meet their future spouse? When will they meet their future spouse? Anything you can tell me about circumstances surrounding meeting their future spouse or future long-term romantic partner would be much appreciated, Spirit. Nope, not feeling this one. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 3? The people who chose the iolite crystal. How will they meet their future spouse? When will they meet their future spouse? The Page of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Two of Pentacles. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 3? The people who have chosen the iolite crystal. How will they meet their future spouse? When will they meet their future spouse? What should they focus on to meet their future spouse, Spirit? Tell me, what messages do you have for them? What messages do you have for pile number 3? Okay. So both of these wanted to come out. Change and clarity and compassion. So, as you pray each day for greater compassion, a new self is born, drawing new people and experiences. Dear Lord, help me feel ever-deepening self-acceptance. May I see myself as you see me. Change. Don't scare yourself with the next 40 steps. All you need is that one next action. You can say to love, just show me the first step and change me into one who can take it. Clarity. Let me trust my deepest instincts in all ways, especially when matters are unclear. May my own holy intuition always guide the way. Interesting. I'm already seeing some confirmations here. I was going to say you have a lot of cups here, so that makes sense with the clarity cards. So I feel like you're going to meet this person, first of all, when you start trusting your intuition. I know that sounds like really specific. I can also see that, I mean, this is similar to pile number 1 in some ways, but similar but different in many ways, in the sense that with you, it's even more intensified. Like pile number 1 also had the 2 of Pentacles, if I remember correctly. But with you, you also have the Wheel of Fortune. And you also have the Fool. So there's a strong, and also the 10 of Swords. So there is a strong message for you that you're going to meet this person when you're going to be very, very busy. Not only will you be very busy juggling a lot of tasks, but you're also going to be dealing with a lot of ups and downs. I also feel, since you have the Wheel of Fortune here, wow, and you have so many 10s, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Since you have the Wheel of Fortune here, I feel like you're going to meet this person through some kind of a serendipitous way. Like, this is going to be a way that is, for some of you at least, this is going to be like a very weird, you know, circumstance. Like something like along the lines of like, you shouldn't have been there that day, or you took a different detour. Like you took a road to work that you never would have taken before. Like maybe a road was blocked, and somehow you're going to come across this person, something like that. It's going to be, for some of you at least, I definitely feel there's a strong message that you're going to meet this person in a very specific circumstance that almost seems fated. And irrespective though, you're going to meet this person in a time of your life when you are going through a lot of ups and downs, a lot of sudden changes, and you are struggling to adapt, basically, to the new changes in your life. Similarly to pile number 1, like I said, so if you felt drawn to that pile, go ahead and watch it, because there might be messages there for you as well. I definitely feel like this is going to be a new beginning in your life because of the 10 of Swords and the Fool right next to it. Very interesting. Look at this. You have 10 of Swords, Page of Cups, and then the Fool and the Ace of Cups. So I feel like I feel like you've gone through some kind of a painful situation. So you're going to meet this person very likely after some kind of a painful ending in your life. So this could be a painful ending in a romantic sense. This could be at the end of a relationship. For some of you, it could even be divorce. But irrespective, it's some kind of a painful ending. Like you're going to be, just before candle went out, just before meeting this person, you're going to go through a very painful experience in your life, like a painful stage. And I feel like you're going to maintain hope, even though, I mean, some part of you at least is going to maintain hope that you're going to still have a successful love story after this ending because of the Page of Cups underneath. Because of the Fool and the Ace of Cups here, I feel like this is going to be some kind of an unexpected, so there's like a reconfirmation of what I have seen with the Wheel of Fortune here. Like I feel like this is going to be quite unexpected for you. You're going to meet this person when you really did not expect. And it's going to overwhelm you with the new feelings you're going to feel for this person. It's going to feel like a rebirth, a reawakening, basically, of your feelings. after a period of time when maybe you really didn't focus on relationships. Again, it could be for some of you after you have ended a relationship, like maybe you just felt like that's it, I'm done, I'm no longer looking to date or anything like that. For some of you, it could be, you know, a long period of time of you just not even considering finding the right person anymore, or like you have given up to some extent. And you're going to meet this person like that when you really least expect it. But yeah, this person is going to really bring out very strong emotions in you. So definitely it's going to feel like a teenage love situation. Like you're not going to believe how romantic this person makes you feel. This is how I feel about meeting this person, circumstances and energy surrounding meeting this person. Because you also have the Empress and the Queen of Cups here, and also you have the Four of Pentacles, for some of you, this could be that you are a single parent and really struggling financially, or you are, your main concern when you meet this person is going to be, you know, basically making ends meet, managing your finances. You're going to be pinching pennies. You're going to be juggling multiple tasks. So I definitely get a feeling that some of you might be single parents because of this busy energy here and a lot of ups and downs. Ten of Pentacles can, with the Ten of Pentacles here and the Four of Wands underneath, you could meet this person through some kind of a formal ceremony, like maybe while attending a wedding. It could be any kind of formal ceremony. For some of you, it can definitely be that you're going to meet this person through your work environment. Someone at work is going to introduce you, that kind of thing. But it could be also some kind of a celebration. Like I said, it could be a wedding. It could be, I don't know, maybe reunion or something, high school reunion, college reunion. Some kind of a celebratory situation for some of you, like I said. Since there is a strong number 10 here, definitely I'm feeling like, I feel like for most of you, you're going to meet this person through some kind of a formal situation. You know, most likely connected to your work. For some of you, more specifically, this person could even be some kind of a manager or superior at work. I also feel like you're going to meet this person when you learn to trust your intuition. And this is also emphasized by this clarity card. Let me trust my deepest instincts in all ways, especially when matters are unclear. May my own holy intuition always guide me. And change. Compassion as well. So I feel like compassion towards yourself. Self-acceptance. Right. So this is, the messages here are particularly relevant to what you should be focusing on in order to meet this person, to attract this person. So change, like, oh my God, like, yeah, that's really the change card really reinforces it. Reinforces this, Wheel of Fortune energy. So I feel like you're going to meet this person when you're learning to juggle with a lot of tasks and a lot of changes in your life. But I also feel like it's a message you should embrace change. So if you are looking to meet this person, you should learn to embrace change and also trust, like put your faith in a higher power that if you do make changes in the right direction, you will be met halfway. You could also be meeting this person similarly to pile number 3 through real estate. Somehow, like you could be real estate or something to do with vehicles. Like maybe you're looking to buy a new car and somehow this person is going to be present there. Or you're going to have the same dealer or something like that. For some of you, that could definitely be the case. You could more specifically also meet this person through family. More specifically, in your case, it could be meeting through the mother or through the father, or the mother or the father side of the family. See how that resonates. I'm sure for some people it might resonate more than for others. Because of the Empress energy, I also, especially for the women that are watching this, I feel like you're going to meet this person when you really start to embrace your feminine side, your nurturing side. You know, focus on your empathy, your intuition. Also, the intuition thing is reinforced. I mean, irrespective of your gender. The issue of following your intuition is definitely here. But even more so for women, I feel like there's a message you have to learn to love yourself and accept yourself, and also make the most of yourself. Like, take care of yourself and your body. Basically, in one word, beautify yourself, but not in an artificial way. Like, I don't mean like plaster tons of makeup on your face, but I mean take care of yourself, you know, like do a skincare routine, stuff like that, exercising, taking care of your health, and showing yourself some self-love, basically. Pampering. Yeah, so this is pretty much what I can see from the cards. So let me see what the astrological messages are going to say. So, Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 3? Pile number 3. What kind of what circumstances will they have? Okay. Spirit knows. It knows what the question is. So, let me see. 11th house. 11th house came out for every pile. I mean, for 5th house. 3rd house also came out for every pile. I think I pulled out too many, but okay. Normally I pulled out 6, but you got 7, I think. 6th house. 5th house came out twice. It's a particularly strong message. Right, so I definitely feel with the 5th house. 9th house also came out, I think, for every pile. I feel with the 5th house that many of you already have children. 10th house, I'm not surprised. Okay, 10th house definitely shows career here. And it's a confirmation of the 10 of Pentacles being here. The 10th house. The 11th house shows that you could meet this person. Also, same thing. You could meet this person. This is a confirmation that you could meet this person through some kind of a celebration, like maybe going to a friend's wedding. The 11th house speaks of meeting this person through your circle of friends, of acquaintances, could be older siblings, extended family. It can also show formal occasions. So, and again, I basically I'm gonna mention this again as I did with the other piles, that bear in mind that this is reading for several people, so you could see a combination of these. It doesn't mean that all of these are going to apply for you, but it could be like 1 or 2 different combinations of houses, which is applicable also for the tarot card interpretations. Okay, so since you have the 5th house twice, like I said, this is, I feel, a strong message that some of you might have children. So if you do have children, this is a strong message that you could meet this person somehow through your children. Like maybe they are teaching your children. Maybe you're going to meet them through kindergarten. Something like that, something to do with children. Or this is a strong message that you should focus on self-love to meet this person. So the 5th house is to do with basically the heart chakra and everything to do with love. So this could show you working on self-love, and that's how you're going to meet this person, working on what you love in general, like your hobbies, your children if you have them. Of course, this can also show meeting the person during studies up to master's degree. So before master's degree, like up to bachelor's, let's say. Basically, you could meet this person through studies, specialized studies, you know, basically university, something like that. But it can even be like hobby courses, especially something to do with what you love. Since fifth house also is connected to stuff like speculative business, this could be, again, somehow connected to, like, for instance, a course on investments, something like that. You could meet this person, or, yeah, something to do with investments, like could be crypto, any kind of investments, anything that has to do with increasing your finances could be the fifth house. And also, this is like a, now that I think about it, a confirmation of the Wheel of Fortune, actually. So I feel like for some of you, this might be a strong message, like somehow you're going to meet this person while learning about investments, or maybe they're going to help you with investments. It could be for some of you, you know, especially since the 10th house also feels like, I don't know if I mentioned this, the 10th house also shows that, sorry, the 10th house, pardon my astrological brain, the 10 of Pentacles, which is similar to the 10th house. Yes, that's why there's a confirmation of energy here. This could show that you're going to meet this person when you're quite established, you know, in your life. So, you could meet this person, you know, when you're pretty much quite settled in your career, you have a respectable position in your career, and when you're definitely focused on your career, your responsibility towards society, you know, stuff like that. And so it could be you're going to meet this person like when you're looking to learn about investments. Maybe they're going to help you by finding real estate for you. That could be something with the fourth. Although in your case, you don't have the fourth house as well. So I feel like the message connected to real estate is not as strong for you as it is for the previous pile. So this is for, in your case, I feel like this is the Four of Wands is more to do with you meeting through some kind of an event, a celebration, something like that. Okay, the fifth house, like I was saying. So yes, you could meet this person through an education. You could also meet this person while traveling. The fifth house has to do with traveling for fun more than traveling for business. But in your case, since you also have the 10th house, you could also be traveling for business when you meet this person. The 9th house also with the 3rd house can show that this is someone from a place that is pretty far away. So this could show someone you meet online in various circumstances. Some circumstances that I see here is you could meet online while learning about investments, while learning about children, while dealing with education, while taking, you know, hobby courses, while taking specialization courses, while applying for higher education, or something to do with spirituality, religion, something like that. So higher philosophy, higher learning. 9th house can also show master's degree and above. So for some of you, that more specifically, this could be like you meeting when you're going for a master's degree or a PhD, or, you know, research studies, stuff like that. 3rd house definitely shows that you're going to communicate a lot. So, and also with the 3rd and the 11th houses here could show you're going to meet through older or younger siblings if you have them. Can also be that you are going to meet this person while just running your errands as well with the 6th and the 3rd house. For some of you, you could be like I said, because of the serendipitous factor here, for some of you, you're going to meet this person like when you least expect it. And the 3rd and the 6th house reinforce the idea that you could just be meeting this person on a regular day while just running your errands and just dealing with your everyday routine. The 6th house can also show you're going to meet this person while working on your health, like going to a doctor's appointment, could be going to the gym, you know, working on your fitness, running, and so forth, maybe going to a dietitian. 6th house can also be, because of the 4 of Wands here, like this could also be for some of you meeting this person through competitions. At a competition, like, I don't know, going to the racetrack. Something like that. That could be a scenario, definitely. Also being introduced by a mutual acquaintance. Could also be for some of you while you could meet this person when you're working towards financial independence. So, I mean, even though I didn't say it exactly like that up until now, I guess the message was already there. Yeah, like I definitely sense, because you have the Ten of Pentacles here, for some of you, this could be you're going to meet this person when you're quite focused on career and quite established. So for some of you, I definitely feel like this is someone you might be, you know, maybe even looking to do business with, maybe. Or somehow someone at work or a business partner is going to introduce you to this person. And I think I mentioned this before. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, this could be a long distance thing. So this could be someone that you meet online for some of you. But also with the 5th house coming out twice, I feel like this is going to be a very, very romantic connection. Really explains what I said with a Fool here. The Fool card and the Ace of Cups. Like, this is a person who's really going to light your fire. In the sense that, you know, they're really going to ignite that passion and romantic feelings in your life. So yeah, this is pretty much what I can see in your reading, and I hope you have found it interesting, because I definitely have. And also, I will remind you, please subscribe if you want to support my channel. If you have found value in any of my readings so far, please subscribe. It's free and it's the easiest way to support me. And also, furthermore, if you are interested in seeing when I will post a new video, you can also click on the notifications bell. And please comment in the comment section with whether you like the reading or what kind of a reading maybe you would like to see in the future, what topics. That would be really interesting. And also, if you're interested in a personal consultation, you can email me at the email in the video description, and I can send you a pricing list with the readings that I offer, and I can also send testimonials, reviews that I've gotten from clients, as well as potentially samples of what my readings look like. Okay, thank you. Hello, pile number 4. This is your reading if you have chosen the green aventurine crystal and or this card, which is the Chariot. So I'm going to add timestamps. You can go ahead and skip directly to your reading, because I'm going to be taking my time shuffling and selecting the cards. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 4, the people who have chosen the green aventurine crystal? How are they going to meet their future spouse? When are they going to meet their future spouse? Circumstances surrounding meeting their future spouse or their future long-term romantic partner. Help me out here, Spirit. What can you tell me? What can you tell me about pile number 4's future spouse? How are they going to meet them? When are they going to meet them? At which stage in their lives? Anything you can tell me about pile number 4's circumstances of meeting their future spouse would be very helpful, Spirit. Okay, so you have the 9 of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords, the 8 of Cups. Okay. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 4, the people who have chosen the aventurine crystal? How are they going to meet their future spouse? When are they going to meet their future spouse? At what stage in their lives? Spirit, help me out. How are they going to meet their future spouse? Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 4? The people who have chosen the aventurine crystal. How are they going to meet their future spouse? When are they going to meet their future spouse? Help me out, Spirit. Okay, you have the 10 of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Star, the Fool, Judgment, the Magician. Very interesting. Okay, 3 more oracle cards. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 4? What can you tell pile number 4 actually about what they should be focusing on to attract this future spouse or future long-term romantic partner? Nah, I'm not feeling this one. Feelings, perfectionism, relationship. Okay, so let me see. Relationship, I call in the infinite power of love to take over this union in every way. May it now fully belong to the divine. Let it unfold in the perfect way for each of us. I needn't fear letting go of control. My needs are always abundantly met. Perfectionism, permission to make mistakes is so freeing. It's the root of creativity and change. Allow me, divine, to make as many mistakes as I need. Free me from the prison of perfectionism. Feelings. Emotions want to be felt. You really can't surrender something until you deeply feel it. Allow me, dear divine, to offer all emotions to you, feeling them fully so they no longer hold me captive. Very fitting. I'm already getting a confirmation here for you for the 8 of Cups and the 10 of Swords. So for you, more than for the other piles, I feel like there's a strong message. You are still holding on to past hurts and past disappointments, romantic disappointments especially. With the 6 of Swords here, it's even more emphasized that you're going to meet this person when you're finally going to let go of the past. Not just let go of the past, but let go of your desire to control everything, to control your circumstances, to control even maybe your dating life. Like maybe you're the kind of person that, you know, doesn't want to take any kind of risks in general. So basically, yeah, there's a strong message for you more than the other piles that you need to work through your emotions. That you are still holding on to some serious, I hate to use the word, but I can't think of a better word to describe it, baggage. Okay, so you're carrying some baggage from previous, from the past, okay? Maybe not even from previous relationships. This could even be like traumas from your childhood. So there's a strong message for you. The first one that I see, that you're going to meet this future spouse or future long-term partner when you finally let go of these emotions. You feel them fully and, you know, learn what you need to learn from these past experiences. It's also, I feel, confirmed by this card with perfectionism. And just let it go, basically. Let it go, like that song from Frozen. I feel like that's a strong message. There's also an equally strong message that for you, this is divine timing at play here. Because of the message in the relationship card, it says, I call in the infinite power of love to take over this union in every way. May it now fully belong to the divine. Let it unfold in the perfect way for each of us. I needn't fear letting go of control. My needs are always abundantly met. And then you also have the Judgment card. So I feel like there's a strong message that you're going to meet this person when basically divine providence says that it's the right time for you to meet this person. So there's like an element of fatedness here with you. In a way similar to pile number 3, but not exactly the same. For you, even more, I feel like this is you're meant to meet a person that you likely have known in a past life. Of course, if you believe in past lives. But I feel like, yeah, you're meant to meet a specific person that you're gonna have a serious long-term relationship with or marry in the future. So that's why it's even more like with you, it has to do with you releasing control and trusting a higher power, basically, to a large extent. However, that doesn't mean that you don't have free will or anything like that. I also feel like with the Chariot here, this is interesting. So you have the you have the Nine of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Fool, the Ace of Wands. So you're gonna meet this person definitely when you are going through a new beginning in life. Not just a new beginning, but I feel like when you're going to be enthusiastically pursuing something. It could be definitely connected to career, because you have the King of Pentacles and then you have the Fool underneath. You also have the Page of Pentacles, you have the Star underneath. So I feel like you're going to meet this person. This is interesting. Like you might meet this person through social media. Already I can see this for you, which was not there for the other piles as strongly, okay? It was also present for the other piles that they might meet their partners through online medium, but with you, specifically, I'm getting social media. Like this could be a person that, you know, especially if you have like a YouTube channel, an Instagram profile or something, this is a person who could contact you there by seeing your profile. Or the other way around, this could be a person that you contact because you see their social media profile. But this could be a person that, so this card right here can show that either this is a person who's pretty well known or like has a certain reputation, or that you're going to meet this person when you reach a certain reputation, a certain level of recognition in your professional life. I definitely feel like you could meet this person when you are entering a new stage in your professional life. So either a new job, but more likely actually not so much a new job for you. It's more to do with changing in your status in profession. So something like a promotion, you could become a manager, or taking a job that pays more than what you made before. Or if you are, let's say, a employee, it could be when you decide to be a freelancer or start your own business, you know, branch out on your own. I also feel like when you meet this person, you're actually going to be pretty defensive. I don't feel like this is a love at first sight scenario, to be honest. even though on some intuitive level you might feel like this is a fated connection, and you might even get the hint that this person is like, you might get a feeling of deja vu when you meet this person, or like there might be some sense of familiarity about them. But I don't feel like this is a person that you're gonna know first, you know, from first sight that, oh my God, this is absolutely my type and I'm madly in love and we're gonna get married. I just know it. I feel like you are going to be pretty defensive when you meet this person, maybe because of your past hurts, past traumas. You might be suspicious. You know, you might really not be enthusiastic about meeting this person. Especially if this is someone that you meet online and they say, let's you know, go out on a date. You might not be crazy about that at first. Overall, I definitely feel like the strongest message is that you are going to meet this person when you let go of the past. For you, this is the strongest message. And also, let go of your desire to control everything, to control the outcome of everything. Like, give your power, give your faith to a higher power and trust that this higher power can lead you in the right direction. I'm also getting that you're going to meet this person similarly to other piles. So if you have felt drawn to the other piles, you should definitely check them out. I definitely feel like for you, similarly to other piles, especially I think pile number 2, you might meet this person when you are starting your own business or when you're becoming more financially self-sufficient and independent. And also the Chariot. The Chariot is interesting. You might actually meet this person while in transit. So while you're traveling, while you're running errands. So this could also be something connected to vehicles somehow. You know, maybe they're a car dealer or something. You're going to meet them when you're looking for a new car or even getting a license, who knows, or renewing your license. Yeah, with the Magician here, I also feel like there's a strong message that you're going to meet this person when you finally recognize your own power and you are really manifesting. You're really learning to focus on what you want to achieve and what you want to manifest in your life. And this is with respect to career, with respect to relationships, with respect to anything. But I feel like there's also this message that you need to consciously move towards what it is that you want and not feel like you are trapped in a pattern of the past, or like you are, you know, you're still lingering in the wounds of the past, if that makes sense. Basically take ownership, like take control of your ability to influence your life. Definitely, I'm getting a strong message that you're going to be increasing your finances. So like most likely, again, this makes me believe that this could be about getting a promotion, getting a new job, starting a business, and social media. But this is going to be like during a time of renewed enthusiasm in your life. And it's something that is shown multiple times with the Ace of Wands, the Fool, the Chariot. So basically, you're going to meet this person, I feel, most likely when you have already moved behind your past hurts. And you're like in a stage where you're just basically full blast moving towards what it is that you want, manifesting what it is you want. So in a way, I feel like you may not even realize, that you have met the right person, or you may not, like I said, I'm sensing the feeling that this is not exactly a love at first sight scenario, or it's not going to be like, you know, like you just immediately know that this is the right person for you. I feel like for most of you, this is the case. I feel like this person could be admiring you from afar, or you could be admiring them from afar. Okay, so in that case, okay, it's a different perspective. So you could be admiring them from afar, but since this is for you, I feel like for most of you, this could be a person who's watching your social media. Which could also explain why you're not going to pay too much attention to them at first, because you're going to be busy doing your own thing. For some of you more specifically, this could be like you're going to meet this person after going through some kind of a huge financial struggle. Like not too long before you meet this person, you could have gone through some kind of a significant financial struggle, like the loss of a job or somehow losing a significant portion of your finances. And then you're going to meet this person after you go through a new beginning and you see an increase in your finances. Okay. So this is pretty much what I can see from your cards. Now, let me get to the astrological notes. So, Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 4 and the circumstances of their meeting? Okay. Oh, wow. This is too much. Or this is way too much. I need to take some of them back. Or should I look at all of them? I'm going to look at all of them since they all came out. I mean, let's see. I was going to take only 6 of them, but you have 8. 12th house. Eighth house. Second house. Third house, not surprising. Fourth house. 11th house. Seventh house. 6th house. Wow, you don't have any repetitions, because I have written all the houses twice in the idea that sometimes they might repeat themselves, but okay. I'm seeing some confirmations of energies already, to be honest. I'm seeing the 8th house here as a confirmation of, I feel, the 8 of Cups. 12th house, I'm not so sure. It could be the Fool energy. It doesn't have to be that they're all going to be confirmations, of course. So 3rd house is a message that, again, you could be meeting this person when you are working towards being more financially independent, starting your own business. And this could also be, and also before I go on, I have to mention, like I mentioned for the other readings, that since this is going to be for multiple people, of course, bear in mind that it's not going to, like, not all of these things are going to apply for you. It's probably going to be a combination of different energies, or it could be one or several of these. Okay, so for some of you, the 3rd house definitely shows that this is a person you're going to meet online. So it could be a confirmation of the star energy. Like I said, this person could be like checking out your social media, or you could be checking out their social media. The 3rd house and the 6th house can show that you're going to you could meet this person while running errands or while taking care of your daily routines. It could be, this person could be someone in your neighborhood. You could be meeting this person also through some kind of a health routine, like maybe a regular medical checkup, maybe taking your pets to the doctor. It could be doing your workouts, like jogging around the neighborhood. This jogging around the neighborhood could definitely be a 6th house and 3rd house combination. It could also be you're going to meet this person through some kind of a competition, like you're going to the racetracks together or something. You know, you're witnessing some kind of a competition or going to watch a game together. Or through mutual friends. The 11th house also shows that you could meet this person through your social circle. So friends could introduce you elder siblings, elder or younger siblings could introduce the two of you. So if you have siblings, that could be a thing. The third house, of course, is kind of like a reinforcement of the Chariot energy, I feel. So you could definitely be meeting this person while you are traveling, like literally you are in transit. And also the fourth house, I'm not surprised. The fourth and the third house are kind of a confirmation of the Chariot energy. So you could be meeting this person while driving or while traveling. You do not have the ninth house, which is very interesting. So in your case, it's interesting. The third house can show you might meet this person through a short trip. So this could be a short duration trip, or it could be a short distance trip. It could be running errands. It could be traveling within the borders of your country. But with the 12th house, this also shows very far away places. So this could again reinforce for some of you that you might meet this person online and they could live pretty far away. 12th house shows literally different continents, or like, well, significant differences basically. Okay, so this could be a person who is really far away. The 12th house though also shows religious places or places of worship. So you could meet this person through like a religious circle if you are religious, or this could be any kind of a spiritual activity. So, I don't know, like a spiritual retreat or something like that, you could meet there. Or any place of isolation. Again, this leads me to believe that some of you, maybe you have already met this person, like during the lockdowns or something. You've met them online. This could be for some of you. The fourth house, like I said, could be vehicles, real estate. Could also be the mother. So, yeah, for you, not so much the father, I would say. For you, it is possible that you're going to meet this through the mother side of the family, the mother or mother figures. This person could also be in your neighborhood because of the third house influence. '11th and third house can also show you could meet this person like, a concert, any kind of social event. Maybe even like something like races, with the Chariot. You could meet this person at a racetrack. Or a bullfight for some of you. This could be. Second house actually can also show you can meet this person through the family in general. So, yeah. But I feel with you, it's stronger that you're going to meet this through the mother side of the family. This could be especially true for those of you who come from, backgrounds of more arranged marriages situations. Not for everyone. But even for everyone, not excluded that you can meet this person somehow introduced through your family. And the second house with, again, the 11th, like with the 11th, for instance, the second house and the 11th house can show you're going to meet this person, and the third house through a concert. Like somehow a friend is going to introduce you. A concert or any kind of event, social event that implies large groups of people. Fourth house, you could meet this person at a restaurant, at a hotel. Again, could be anything to do with real estate. Like maybe you're trying to find a new place and this person is working in real estate. They're a real estate agent. 12th house, again, any kind of spiritual practice. Any kind of spiritual practice can be yoga, meditation class. And the 12th house and the third house together can definitely indicate that this is a person you meet online and lives far away from you. 12th house and 6th house, and also the 8th house, woohoo. Now that I'm thinking about it, it could mean that you're going to meet this person through something to do with therapy, Maybe you have the same therapist, you're looking for a therapist, and somehow you come across this person. Again, 8th house can show any kind of detective stuff. Research, investigation can also show things to do with managing other people's money. Interesting. The 8th house, now that I think about it, is that your parents and their parents could know each other. That's another scenario. Or someone in your social circle knows their family of origin, and that's how you get introduced. The 7th house is you could be meeting this person at a wedding. However, with the Judgment here and the 7th house, you might actually meet this person through some kind of a legal thing. I know, very specific here, but with the 12th house and the 7th house and the Judgment, like, you could meet this person something connected to a trial. You know, maybe they're a lawyer and I don't know, somehow you need a lawyer. Something to do with a trial. This could be a legal system, justice system. Doesn't even have to be that dramatic. It could be like maybe you just have to go through some formalities, like especially if you have your own business or you're doing something like you have an accountant or something. They could introduce you to this person, something to do with the legal system, through some kind of a legal dealing, negotiation, something like that. But with the 7th and the 8th house, you can definitely be, for some of you, you could meet this person at a therapist office or studying psychotherapy. Not so much studying, I would say actually, this could, for some of you, this could even be like literally your therapist, even though that's not ethical as far as I understood, and for pretty good reasons. But I mean, for some of you, this might be like a therapist or an ex-therapist or something. This could even be someone who works, like, for some of you, this could be a person who works with death. And I know that's kind of grim, but could be like an undertaker or something like that, or somehow you're going to meet through relatively grim circumstances for some of you. I know that sounds very specific. Could also be with the 6th house and the 8th house. This could be a person that you meet through some kind of transformation. This could be body modification stuff like tattoos, tattoo artists, piercings. Could be weight loss clinic, fitness, anything to do with body transformation. So yeah, you could meet them at the gym, definitely. That's a more down-to-earth expression, a more down-to-earth explanation. Let me see, what other potential combinations? There are all kinds. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling like something to do, could be for some of you, but though it's pretty grim, something to do with death. Maybe even a funeral. Let me see. Is there any other potential combination? Oh yeah, you can meet this person at a dietitian. Definitely restaurant. Restaurant is a pretty strong indicator. Short-term or long-term travel. And or this could even be a relocation for some of you, because you have the 4th house, which is the home base, and the 12th house and the 3rd house. So for some of you, this could be you're going to meet this person when you move to a new place. Yeah, pretty much. This is pretty much what I can see. So there are all kinds of various combinations here, but yeah, this is pretty much what I can see in your card. So I hope that you have found this interesting, because I definitely have. And if you have, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. It is the easiest way to support my channel, and it is free. And furthermore, if you would like to see when I post a new video, you can hit the notifications bell. And also, please comment in the comment section with anything you liked, what you didn't like, what resonated, what didn't resonate, anything you would care to share, maybe ideas for other readings that you would like to see. And also, if you're interested in a personal consultation, you can email me at the email in the video description, and I can send you a pricing list as well as testimonials, reviews that I have gotten from previous clients, and also some sample readings so that you can see what they look like. Okay, so thank you.